In this episode of The Probe, we shine light on Iowa's 6'11" forward center Luka Garza. Garza has emerged as one of the top big men in the Big Ten and is a legit All-American candidate. Garza is a skilled, tough, high-motor big. He's a technician on the block. He can step out and hit shots from mid-range and from deep. The constant knock on him is, does he have enough athleticism to translate to the NBA? My answer is see Denver Nuggets All-Star center Nikola Jokic and see if his lack of athleticism is a hindrance on his impact. Let's begin. Iowa guard Connor McCaffrey drives and shoots a fadeaway jumper and misses. Garza battles through two Michigan players to grab the offensive rebound and scores inside. I mentioned his motor earlier. Most players, when they're being boxed out, tend to let that stop them from fighting for the rebound. Not Garza. He doesn't stop until the ball is secured. McCaffrey finds Garza posting up 7-1 John Teskey from Michigan. Garza faces up Teskey, jabs him to create a little more space, and raises up and knocks down the mid-range jumper. With pick-and-roll actions being an emphasis in a lot of offenses at the pro level, bigs must be able to be a threat from the outside. Garza is a very efficient shooter from mid-range, which helps him when he needs to drive to the basket against quicker defenders. Pick-and-roll action with Jordan Bohannon. Bohannon snakes the screen and keeps Michigan guard Eli Brooks on his back, forcing Michigan center Austin Davis to hedge down to cut him off. Garza sees this and pops out near the top of the key. Bohannon, after drawing both Brooks and Davis, finds Garza, who knocks down another jumper. Another example of Garza showing his skill and IQ. He could have dropped towards the basket, but he stayed outside, knowing the 6'10" Davis wouldn't be able to cover enough ground in time to truly bother his shot. This is just straight bully ball. Garza is in rhythm. He runs hard to the block. Connor McCaffrey finds him in the post, and Garza goes to work, finishing with a jump hook over Austin Davis from Michigan. Iowa gathers the rebound, and Garza runs the floor hard, beating Michigan's 6'11" center Colin Castleton to the block. Iowa guard Joe Toussaint feeds Garza in the post. Garza takes two dribbles and hits Castleton with a quick spin towards the baseline to lay it in. Garza is a very productive big who's a throwback to the old school grinded out inside days. In today's three-point happy era, Garza may look a bit out of place to most fans, but what isn't ever out of place is production, and that's what Garza brings. He's a double-double as soon as he wakes up in the morning. Is he flashy? The most athletic big on the floor? No, yet he consistently does work against bigs with more athleticism, just like a certain Denver Nuggets center. And because of the impact of Jokic, I believe it's a spot for Garza in the league if he stays focused and continues to work.